This was in the Parkerville fire, and it was quite a pivotal part of that overall fire because, you know, when it jumped this road, it then took another run, which you know, unfortunately increased the amount of devastation that occurred in that fire. With the incident photography, there's probably two components to it. One is obviously capturing really dynamic fire scenes, but the other is where we need to take images that actually help in the messaging, so that with the digital media, whether it be Facebook updates, whether it be Twitter feeds, whether it be any other form of putting information out there, sometimes some of those images can be very important in relaying that.
So thinking back over the years, there's a few scenes and times that really are stuck in my memory, but one in particular is a bushfire in the Perth Hills some years ago. To see the ferocity of the fire that had gone through that area and then capture the scene of one particular property was just really memorable. We had a lot of crews up there for several days fighting that fire, and I went up into the hills, and the scene that I came to there was so devastating that gives me goosebumps thinking about it, but I thought to myself, no one could survive a fire coming through with this ferocity.
So this is one of my favourite images from the Luana Southampton fire, which shows a group of volunteers rolling a log off the road. And the reason why I like it so much is that it just typifies that country volunteer approach where roll your sleeves up, get in, get it done. And I just thought that captured it perfectly. This
is a photograph from December last year at the Yanchip Fire, and this is a young, I believe, 19-year-old firefighter. And it was that quiet time when many people had gone home from that incident, and the volunteers were there protecting. And as you can see, there's still plenty of danger and fire in this area. But it's an example of that tireless work that so many people do to keep the public safe. And yeah, I'm quite privileged, or I'm very privileged to be able to be in these scenes at those times and capture these moments.
I think the single most important thing for the general public or the community to see and understand with some of this fire imagery is that fire is real and it can have devastating consequences.
To be able to show these images whilst you're talking to people about their safety, it's super powerful, and it's undeniable when you see this kind of an image as to the power of our natural bushfires that occur. And yeah, so I think that's definitely a tool that enhances our ability to teach people about their safety and also what we do.
It's quite a unique position to be in being able to be an incident photographer, because you will get to go to incidents that if you're obviously not going to operationally, it gives you that experience and it gives you that insight into being able to be a witness to what unfolds at that incident without having those operational obligations. So it's a very unique position to be in, and it's one that I've been very thankful for being able to do over the many years.
I remember looking back as a young firey at photographs, for example, of the Bones Morley fire back in '86, I think it was, and realising, looking at those images, just seeing the history that's captured in that one moment. And guys I work with were at that incident, so there's this incredible archival value to it.
So I've been able to witness through various incidents that I've photographed over the years, some really good people doing some really good work, and often without photographing that, a lot of people would never even know.